Let's talk about creative testing. I often get asked, how often should I rotate in new creatives to my ad account? And what's the best way to set up these creative tests? Now, the easy answer is to say there is no limit to creative testing, but realistically, if you have a limited budget, there is going to be a limit to the amount of ads you can realistically test each week and get significant spend on. It's always better to have, let's just say, 3 ads in your ad set as opposed to hundreds, especially because the algorithm is going to have a harder time optimizing if you get too many variables. So be intentional about the types of ads that you make and making sure that they're high quality, great for TikTok, and only running around 3 to 5 creatives at a time in any given ad set at most. Now, in terms of rotating in new creatives, on a weekly basis, I found is the best cadence for my clients in terms of rotating in new creatives. And even for clients that are spending anywhere from $1,000 a day to $5,000 a day, we typically see that adding 1 or 2 new creatives a week is really the best cadence. Especially even if you're at a very small budget. Let's just say your budget for TikTok is only $100 a day. You still want to be rotating in new creatives, but maybe at a bit of a slower pace. Maybe you're only rotating in 1 new one a week. Now, of course, if your existing creatives aren't reaching your target CPA goals, they're far off, they're getting high cost per click, low click-through rate, then you're gonna wanna do more creative testing because, of course, what you're having isn't working. But if you do have some ads that are working really well, then you can maybe reduce the amount of creative testing and rotate in a new ad every other week, for instance. So it also depends where you are and the status of your ad account. If you already have winning ads, not as much urgency to bring in new creatives. However, there might be an urgency to scale up your ad spend. And to scale up your ad spend, you're going to have to reach new target demographics, which means that you're going to have to make creatives that target towards different demographics, testing different angles. So the creative testing really never stops. I would say the urgency is more when you're at the beginning, when you don't know what creatives are going to work and you're testing a lot of different angles. And so you're kind of just throwing a lot at the wall, seeing what sticks. But then once you have like one ad that you're seeing is getting better click-through rate, lower cost per click, better return on ad spend, then you can start being more intentional about your creative testing and maybe just do iterations off your best performing ad, utilizing the same script, even the same formatting, but just slightly changing the first 3 seconds, maybe using a different actress in the ad. So there's little tweaks you can do to better optimize your best performing ads, and then also trying to rotate in new concepts too. So for my clients, I give them 1 or 2 new ads each week to test, and I found that that's the best cadence for TikTok because you want to make sure that you're getting at least a significant amount of spend on each given ad. So usually a couple $100s is good enough to test whether the ad is successful or not. One thing to keep in mind is that for your TikTok ad creatives, that if TikTok thinks that it's not going to perform well, it may not even spend on those ads very significantly. Like if there's an ad in your ad set that's getting all of the spend and you're entering in new ads into your ad set, there is a chance that TikTok won't even spend on your new ads because it already thinks that your existing ads are better than your old ads. So there is a chance you'll run into those issues. What I like to do then is just keep on the new ads, the ones that don't have a lot of spend, run them alongside your existing creatives. And once your existing creatives start to fatigue, TikTok will automatically start moving budget from your existing creatives with a lot of spend towards the new variations. So you're essentially giving TikTok backups. TikTok's gonna pick the best ad in the ad set and it's gonna put the majority of the budget there, but that's gonna dynamically change as time goes on. Then TikTok's gonna start decreasing spend from your original ads and start putting it towards your new one. And that all happens automatically. So I always say leave 3 to 5 different ads on in your ad set. If ones are completely out of your target in terms of getting bad metrics, turn them off, rotate in new to see if you can outbeat your existing best performers.